So as you can see with this 2018 KTM 85SX, KTM's really pulled out all the stops. This is a brand new bike from the ground up. Everything, the suspension's new, the engine's new, it's a brand new frame, bodywork's all been redone. KTM's really done their homework on this bike. To start off with, they've shaved 1.5 pounds off the former model, and it was already a pretty light bike. And even though this thing has awesome power, taking 1.5 pounds off an 85 is incredible. So now it's going to be more flickable, you know, more controllable. When these little rippers are out jumping these things, they can control it in the air better. I'm still amazed they were able to take that much out of it. Then we get to the engine. It's a brand new engine. This thing has a tunable power valve. That's something brand new for this one. So now you can play with where you want that thing to hit, whether you want it to be, you know, a torquey engine or an over rev. So you can play around with your power valve a little bit. It's got a brand new clutch with the diaphragm spring in it versus the old coil springs. And it has increased horsepower all the way through the power band. So, you know, KTM has not rested on their laurels. That's one reason why we've been on KTM for years now. You know, you want the best race bike out there, you got to start with the best platform. These guys do not, you know, they don't run the same platform for a decade. Some of the other bikes out there, you get bold new graphics each year. Well, I'm excited for this bike because it's going to be a solid foundation for our race season this year. Another thing they've done is the suspension. They've taken the big bike technology and put these 43 millimeter air forks on an 85. That's another reason they've been able to cut some weight out of it. Talking with Cyrus, you know, he's telling me that this thing's more, you know, it's more progressive, it feels better. You know, he can run through the rough chop and handles it a lot better. The shock's brand new. They have the Explorer progressive shock on it that is more adjustable. Once again, it's got that progressive feel to where the small chop, it can be, you know, it can handle that without bouncing them all over. But it can also handle the big hits when he, you know, launches a 100-foot triple. So from top to bottom, this bike is an exciting addition to, you know, our race program, because this thing's going to be able to give Cyrus the best shot at great finishes. It can pull him out of the corners. You know, he's a little bit bigger kid. We need that extra horsepower. We need the ability to, you know, give him that little bit of punch to go out and get him off the starting gate, pull him through corners, launch the jumps, and the suspension to handle everything as well. So top to bottom, this thing, first impressions, I'm really excited. The fit and finish is incredible, and I can't wait to see how this thing performs once we get it all built. Now we're gonna let Cyrus jump on this little ripper and go hit the track, get some footage of him, and then come back and get his first impressions of what he likes, dislikes, and what we need to do to improve. When we're all done with this, you know, watch for future videos, because he's getting to the size now we're gonna build a super mini out of this. So, you know, after these first impressions, be watching for our super mini build.
Hey guys, I'm Cyrus, and this is 2018 KTM 85. And the first thing I like about it is the air forks going from spring to air. It's easier to control in the corners, and it's super soft in the rough and easy on the straights. And then when I come down, it's more smooth. Then we go to the engine. It's way lighter. It's completely different, and it gives more power, I feel like. It's easier to control and just get out of the corners faster. Then we go to the weight. It's way lighter this year. It's way more easy to control in the air. And then we go to like the looks. It looks better than the 17, in my opinion. It looks more like the big bikes, so they can't pick on us when we're passing them. I'm excited to race this year because it's way lighter, it's easier to control, and I feel really good going into this next year.